do
What
have...
is it, Snake?
Yeah, we have another photo to show her. Should have like 1, 2 more.
One of the group birthday parties. They are something to look forward to every month. Miller was so funny at this one. When is the party this month? Last month was... I cannot remember. It was... And then I... No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace.
Oh, the photos are being collected up there.
Student.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
Sure thing. Okay. Boop.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Oh god.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
2 of the same songs playing in different intervals.
This is P-Squad. On station at LZ.
Oh my god. I wonder if that's like freaking out the game a bit.
Gaining altitude.
Take on me. Boop. Okay. Really develop anything, so let's do some more of these side missions. Do the second
Please
one.
select a landing zone.
Let's go here.
Heading to Central Africa.
Okay. Think everything's been good? Yeah, we're good.
Deploying.
Yep. Now we wait.
Map enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There we go. There we go.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay. We need to be over here.
Marker placed.
Buddy,
Please select a deployment point.
scout the area. Kid's gonna be there somewhere.
presence detected. The map has been updated.
According to the intel team, the
Infiltrated
escaped
and the map
kids
has
should be
been
around here.
updated.
Locate and secure them.
Okay, where the heck would they be?
Analysis
Looks like
complete.
they all have helmets.
Analysis complete.
Definitely extract these guys though.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There we go. Kind of in a medium range. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see, it looks like the safe spot to shoot him is in their pants. There's also a vehicle coming.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Damn it. Bad timing. Okay.
Lyk asof die spioene aan die groot baas se organisasie gekoppel kan word. Sommige mense meen die groot baas self is in die omgewing.
Dit is belaglik.
Maar dit maak sin. Dink daaroor. Die groot baas weet hoe om te beklei. Maar wat maak hom so legendaries? Sy solo-infiltrasie. As dit regtig hy is, kan hy met gemak en een hand agter sy rug verby sekuriteit glip by die buiteposte.
Wat sê hoofkwartier?
Hulle is op soek na 'n plan.
Hulle beter nie te lank soek nie.
Ek hoor jou.
Jy moet versigtig wees op pad terug.
Ja. Sien weer.
And if I shoot them in their pant legs, they should fall asleep. Now wake one of them up, question them. Good to go. I question the sniper rifle dude. The fortunate guy. I'm gonna extract them both anyway. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Shoot him right in the knee. That should put him asleep. There we go. Get the pistol out just in case. Okay. Whew. must have heard me kick the guy. Oh, wait.
The map has been updated.
Kind of try and extract them all in one bulk. Oops.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Looks like they might all be inside. Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Wat bedoel je? Die ander dag word ek skielik op sien op die en ek verstaan nie ou groot.
You gotta extract him.
That poster?
You have arrived at your destination.
Uh-oh. Ah, shit. What? Got him. Oh, who saw me first? I don't know. Okay. I should put him to sleep. There we go.
complete.
Okay.
Development complete.
Should be good. 1 and 2 right there. That could just be objects, though. Oh.
Alles gespannt, das seht ihr. Anfangspositie. Alle hierher. Anfangspositie.
Fuck! Time to go. I just need to airlift you. Hopefully there's not more in you. Oh! Ah, fuck, get up. Ah, shit. I just completed the fucking circle.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
I really hope I don't have to do that again. No, did it. Yep, it, it confirmed I finished. Yes. Good timing. Not denied. It finished. It knew that it would be way too brutal if I didn't finish that shit.
Snake, about the escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom, he said. If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next to be asking for our surrender.
Consequences? What consequences?
No idea. That's all I have for now.
You're too attached to those kids. Stop
Unit
protecting
dispatched.
Eli.
Listen to yourself.
Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers.
Not
Unit
necessary.
dispatched.
I'll report as and when.
Unit dispatched.
Oh, oh, ooh. Hoo-hoo. That was a good dodge there. So did we... No,
Please select a mission.
didn't fully deploy our soldiers.
Unit dispatched.
That should be good. It's all of those. Get a pickup.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested. Development complete.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
All right.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Departing.
Side
Okay.
list updated.
Still got some more side op stuff. 3 through 4. Okay. Let's do that other main mission too.
Please select a mission.
Well, before we do that, I think some of the development for the helicopters finished. So this is air to ground missiles. This would be a lot better. Wait, no. Air to ground, air to ground. Wait, they're all air to ground. What's the difference between each one? Stopping power. Oh, basic ones. Reduce dispatch time. Wait, no, wait. This doesn't have any guidance. Accurate. Air to ground missiles. Oh. These might be better. Sweet. Let's see. Nothing to develop right now. Sure are all of the people on my teams fully.
Staff assigned.
Oh yeah. My security team needs to go up though. Well,
Please select a mission.
do a main mission.
Boss, we need you to get back a film canister one of our informants hid in the field. He was working under my orders to investigate the extraordinaries that showed up in Cyprus. The man on fire and the floating boy that keeps showing up where they're not welcome. Apparently they were the subjects of some top-secret research conducted by the Kremlin. Unfortunately, that meant our informant drew the attention of the KGB's Directorate S, and they took him out before we could make contact. The good news is he placed a report in a film canister and hid it somewhere in Spookmate Keep. Just before he died, he transmitted VI of the hiding place to us, but the data was cut off partway through. The image is far from clear, but it might provide the clue you need. We'll be analyzing the data further to try to clear it up, but for now, get to Spookmate Keep. The KGB have already dispatched a Spetsnaz squad to retrieve that film canister and cover the whole thing up. Boss, there's no time to waste. Head to Spookmate Keep and use the VI as a clue to find and retrieve that target.
Alright.
Why was Sahelanthropus mobile? How are the man on fire and that kid connected to Skullface's plan? If we can just get that report, we can blow it all wide open. Then we can shake off the last remnants of Skullface and the phantoms he left behind.
Mission accepted.
Let's see, let's do this one.
Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Deploying. Do. Boop. Extraordinary.
Boss, retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Keep before he died. It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data. There's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss,
Go to Spook Make Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does.
Yeah. Alright, go, go, go.
The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point.
Okay. Wait. Ooh, I was gonna go the wrong way.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected.
Come on.
As infiltrators
Freaking rocks.
on the map has been updated.
Ah.
Analysis complete.
Right in the crotch. I should put him asleep. Maybe? Oh, no, that got him.
The map has been updated.
Maybe that doesn't go through. Maybe, like, they're 100% secured.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, shit.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
Okay. How many soldiers are gonna be? Shit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Cover me.
Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested.
Yeah. Go, go, helicopter. Do, 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 do.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Cover fire. In hot. P1 is in hot. Find cover.
Oh shit.
Target acquired. In hot.
Dun, dun, dun.
decrypted the VI data. Now the target's hiding place should be clear as day. Check your iDroid. Target acquired. In hot.
Where exactly is it?
P1 is in hot.
Oh, well, that's a prisoner.
In hot. Watch out, boss.
Oh, that guy's fucked. Oh. Okay.
No targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Somewhere around here.
Marker placed.
Maybe it's right there. Nah, that's the guy I knocked out in question.
You have arrived at your destination.
Might as well make sure he stays asleep. Trying to remember. Things over there. Something right there. What? What would be right there? Oh, it must have been a gerbil.
Sandstorm approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map
Oh,
has
shit.
been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, good job.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire for now. Let me question these guys.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
This is Pequod. My expression target
Hey,
is
General.
cannot risk waiting any longer. I gotta pull out for now.
There should be a film canister somewhere. Trying to remember though. Would it be crack in the wall?
Weather will clear.
I don't know. Maybe I just have to search for it in a weird way. Oh, is it? Oh, it's right there.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission input.
Well, that might be a failure right there. Might have just wasted 500. Or not. Didn't say a film.
Extraction failed.
Yeah, there it goes. Pick up.
Please select a landing zone. The support helicopter.
Let's get out of here. There we go.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ.
Extraction
Will stand
arrived
by.
at the base. Support helicopter has arrived.
Boop, boop.
Gaining altitude.
Dun, 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 dun.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
You're out of the hot zone.
Yeah.
Forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Warning.
Sweet.
Mission complete. Great work.
I still gotta be on it. That's funny. More hamburger stuff. Hmm. Yeah, usually. Oh, cool. So diplomat and troublemaker nullifies each other.
Side ops list updated.
I have a quick report for you here. We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
Uh-oh.
It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched the
Please
security
specify
team to get the
project.
researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
Hmm. Well, let's see what these have for me. Informant report.
We finished decoding the informant's report. That floating kid we've run into a few times now. Looks like he was a test subject in clinical experiments. The Soviets called him the Third Boy. The Third Boy was brought to a lab on the outskirts of Moscow,
Psychomantis.
Czechoslovakia, after which he was due to be sent to a research center in Leningrad, then Siberia, and finally an academic town in Novosibirsk. It doesn't appear that the researchers witnessed the talents we've seen from him, but nevertheless he was quite the popular subject. His latent cognitive abilities suddenly awoke en route to Moscow. According to the report, the Third Boy was easily influenced by other individuals' biofields. Evil thoughts, in particular. They affected his mind like a virus. Extreme anger or resentment, motives for revenge, in other words. Now, during the transport flight to Moscow, the boy was exposed to a powerful mental energy field coming from a certain individual. Ever since, being conscious of his powers, he's become a sort of energy generator. What's unique about him is the way his acute telepathic abilities get taken over by another person's will. The boy began to physically parasitize individuals experiencing extreme anger and codify the host's desires. This includes amplifying the host's natural strengths. Or, in accordance with the host's desires, he can also implant program code in another individual, making them a puppet, essentially. Human neural synapses transmit weak electrical currents between neurons. These electrical currents, though at a level difficult to observe, warp the magnetic field outside the body. The third boy is able to pick up these weak fluctuations. Contrary to psychotronics, which involves controlling the human mind, his abilities as a receptor are too high. The emotions he picks up from another individual are amplified and unleashed into his body as they recur in his brain. They turn into microwaves, which then affect the physical world, triggering paranormal phenomena like the spontaneous combustion of organic matter or psychokinesis, moving an object without touching it. There's one other thing. While he's parasitizing a host, the boy's ego gets shut away, allowing the will of the host to take control of his powers, like some annoying static drowning out your own voice. That means he isn't responsible for what's been happening. Somebody's extreme anger has manifested through the third boy's powers in ways none of us could have predicted, which would mean this was going on somewhere around us. Looking back on it, a lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the third boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the third boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Serac power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either of them? Whose will was controlling Sahelanthropus? According to the report, emotions transmitted in children's brains affect the surrounding magnetic field more strongly. Cerebral nerves are covered with insulation called myelin sheaths to increase impulse speed. The reason for this leakage has to do with the fact that children's myelin sheaths are still developing. So, how many children do you remember being there? Children with a burning desire for revenge and bearing a grudge against you. I can think of only one. Eli. We don't know what kind of life he's had, but the resentment he's shown toward adults is nothing short of extraordinary. The third boy resonated with Eli's mind. And that means Eli bore the strongest animosity of all individuals within the boy's reception range, estimated to be a 3-mile radius, beating out even Volgan and Skullface. The third boy has probably remained hooked on Eli's anger since. You remember at the Devil's House, the third boy showed an interest in Shabani? That must have been his ego making a rare appearance. He may possess abilities far beyond anyone else in the world, but he's still a kid. Maybe them both being kids was enough to bring them together. And if so, maybe with Eli, he isn't feeding off him, but acting in symbiosis with him. So what kickstarted the third boy's powers? If we look at the location and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess. When the plane experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a control tower, due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles east of Kiev. Dead south on the Black Sea is Cyprus's Green Line. So the plane's position was directly north of the hospital where you'd been asleep for 9 years. And this anomaly was reported at exactly the same time that you woke up. The plane was enveloped in flame from the inside out. The fuselage burnt to ashes. There were no survivors, at least not publicly admitted. Your thoughts formed a synchronicity with the boy's psyche and were amplified inside his brain. That would have been more than enough to trigger his abilities.
Doing weird things again.
Like a big bang
Staring
in
at
his
me.
head, blowing the lid off his powers. The boy was then secretly moved to the lab outside of Moscow where Volgan was comatose. There, Volgan's thoughts resonated with the boy, and he was awakened. Volgan became the man on fire, hell-bent on getting revenge
Aye.
on you. His instincts led him straight to you. Skullface knew Volgan from Operation Snake Eater, or perhaps from even before. Monitoring this pair of extraordinaries, he discovered the hospital and sent his assassin and XOF. Skullface was probably watching the situation from close by. Then, realizing how useful these two test subjects could be, he approached them. Reacting to Skullface's thirst for revenge, this time the boy let Skullface's will control Volgan.
Damn it, Kojima.
Volgan, at times driven by personal revenge, at times through Skullface's will, kept on moving.
Hey, it's a Walkman.
More than dead meat.
Knew he was using a
Perhaps
Walkman.
There were moments where even your thoughts affected him as well. But without the boy's power, it was like the plug had been pulled from the socket. Everything was powered by anger, malice, revenge. This is how the end of the report sums things up. Both the third boy and the man on fire were originally test subjects of paranormal research for military
What?
applications.
What?
Like telekinetic.
What you talked about, Generado?
Leader of an enemy nation and making a
Oh,
bunch
is
of
that a question to Zombie?
stopping the heart of someone on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall.
How was my day?
Experimenting with human
Very uneventful.
They were used as tools of the
Didn't get to stream until like
The boy
3
was
hours
born
ago.
being born with unique gifts. But he was sacrificed on the altar of war. His life reduced to slavery under other people's wills. Turned into a living weapon with no
Let's
will.
see. I'll probably have to stop streaming pretty soon though.
Could feel must have been
Mainly
a
for
desire to
food.
get revenge for the hand he'd been dealt. Boss, it's you that awakened the boy's powers. But there's more to it than that. I guess the anger emanating from you was something he could truly relate to.
My God. Burger time. One more cassette. That is the burger. Burger to beat all burgers. Epiphany.
Feeling hungry, old timer?
Old timer. I do not get hungry. No,
Fence is
but you
the
have
fence is good now.
You guessed it. And this time we used lamb.
lamb.
You're not a lamb kind of guy?
A hamburger is made of beef. Who ever heard of a hamburger without beef?
Yeah, but we gotta stay fresh. Stand out from our competition.
You're what?
Just give it a try.
If you say so. Not bad. But I cannot call this a hamburger.
I thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Gotta think outside the box. Too much baggage if they come in expecting just another burger. Let's see. Cotton candy? To make it look like a sheep? Yeah.
Just a minute. You really think people would eat that? What is it you are planning? Are you using me? Taste tester. A one-man focus group?
Well, actually, already started. I got a place called, Miller's Maxi Buns.
You are kidding me.
Well, to be honest, business hasn't been great. No one seems to like my, buns.
The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up. But you don't mean to tell me.
He opened his own
What?
burger joint.
No. Our black budget's got it all covered. I'm not embezzling GMP or anything. Still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay?
Wow, Mustang.
However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate.
Okay. So what do we do?
The palate seeks one thing: chemical additives.
Chemical additives.
There is nothing mysterious or spiritual about good flavor. The
tongue simply identifies specific amino acids, which the brain then recognizes as appealing. Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest is irrelevant.
That seems a little extreme.
Do not forget that I am a scientist after all. And using science for the benefit of others is a joy. In seeking coexistence with nature's blessings, not everything can remain in its natural form. When we fall ill, we must be treated. Otherwise, that very nature could cost us our lives. Agriculture is one of nature's many blessings. But through that process, we damage the surrounding vegetation.
Yeah. Whether it's a massive farm or a tiny field, we always leave our mark on the land.
The same is true of parasites. And for food preparation. If tapeworms in the raw meat of another animal enter the human body, they roam around trying to find their usual habitat. Sometimes even eating away at the brain in their confusion. So in looking through a scientific point of view, you see the necessity for processing food. Yes, it is also sometimes necessary to eliminate certain parasites, or selectively use or even modify others. Alternatively, we could say that if a man is part of nature, the work he does is also part of it. What is important is the balance.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, old-timer. You really opened my eyes. I fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high-quality, all-natural goods. But my favorite burgers were never about that. What they want is something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. A Frankenburger loaded with additives. That's the America I knew and loved. I'll be back in a jiffy, old-timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off.
Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance the... quick for a one-legged man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old man take you to?
Love this little side story. I just love where he goes.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
So next time we play like Metal Gear Solid, which will probably be either tomorrow or Tuesday, we're probably gonna try and wrap up the whole Eli situation. So I think once we retrieve the last few kids, then that story I think kind of wraps up after that. And then we move on to, I think, Quiet or Miller's little patch. Actually, Quiet's is the last, from what I remember. It's the last thing I remember, is Quiet's story. Dun dun dun. Excuse me.
Boss, let us know if you need combat support.
Yay.
Let's have a mock battle.
Mock battle, you say? Nyah! I think I slammed her too hard. She's good. She just might have a concussion. That's all. Salute your boss. Salute! Oh wait, yeah. I gotta wait for her to get up.
Thank you, boss.
There we go. Salute.
Boss,
Alright, I don't know if I have any other things I can show Pause, but...
Snake?
Hi. You dropped your book. Maybe there isn't anything I can show her.
Thank you.
I think...
You were always so kind to me, Snake.
Yeah, we don't have another photo to show her. That's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Dang it. No other photo. I think we have to progress the main story and some of the side stories. Well, we at least visit her. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Keep Pause in good company. Oh, hey. Okay.
Select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger. This is Pequod.
Quiet.
Shortly at LZ.
Still enjoying her nappies.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
There we go. Dun, 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 dun.